I-66 for single occupant vehicles. Senator Northam.
Well, I'm going to have to tell you that we have a real problem with traffic in Hampton Roads, which is where I hail from, and VDOT. I know there's a lot of good people, hardworking people, but there are certainly some inefficiencies with VDOT. But we need to make transportation a priority. I said earlier that we put together a transportation package this year, $1.3 billion that we haven't had since 1986. But you know, it starts with, and the way I would govern and the way I would assist Terry McAuliffe, it starts with hiring and having good people on your staff, and that starts with the Secretary of Transportation in this case. And so again, I apologize a little bit to you. I don't know as much about 66 as I should, but I would certainly put good people at the table, bring people from local government in and say, what are our problems and what do we need to do to move forward to address them? And again, that starts with a good Secretary of Transportation, which I'm not going to talk about the one that's in there now, but there are some issues. And so there are things that need to happen, and again, we will work closely with the Transportation Secretary and listen to your needs and make sure we move forward in a positive direction. So thank you.
This is one of the first homework assignments Governor Kane asked me to take on as Secretary of Technology, because Governor Kane knew we can't pave our way in solving the transportation problem. He asked that we find new ways to address demand management, telework, other opportunities. And I worked very hard on a package for Governor Kane. Secretary Homer and I worked on a $20 million data sensors package so that we could basically censor up every road in Northern Virginia throughout the state and have that information allow us to make smarter decisions in real time. But Governor Kane's signature effort in this program has now been undercut. As you know, Governor Kane decided to link land use to transportation planning. Here in Arlington, we are strong examples of what smart growth means. Part of the way you reduce traffic patterns is you allow people to live and work and play in their communities. And Arlington is the embodiment of smart growth. The signature initiative that Governor Kane had signed, in part, basically required growing communities to build urban designated areas. A very proud accomplishment. Some called it, in 30 years, the most significant advances in land use and planning. The Tea Party and UN Agenda 21 said that this was some kind of a global conspiracy. I am sorry to end on a sour note, but my opponent voted with them to eliminate the mandate to create these urban designated areas and take away a real advance that Governor Kane had put in place. I will fight to put that back in place to strengthen land use and transportation.